All right. So now that we've done a reasonable amount of work on this initial game and its plan, let's quickly go over everything that we have started out with as a plan and have a look at what we have running in game right now. Starting from the first level, let's go to the full blueprint editor. We'll come into the levels and our starting developer level. Okay, so far as the game and the plan, let's match it up. We started out with the understanding that planning is OP because anytime you're confused or stuck, you are going to come back to the plan and have a look at it, and it will direct you and it will stop you from going off course and help you understand what needs to happen next. So we know what our main menu is. We are creating this last when we come into art. We created a basic level select menu that's coming in last as well. And then we created a basic menu for some options. This is coming in way down the line. Now, as far as levels, our developer level, we've brought it up to here. We've basically finished everything on this side, right? We are done with half of the elements we need to create in order to get the game running. So we have a player character, we have the ground, we have the level trigger, and we have working spike traps. Now everything that's left is on the right. We don't have a working melee enemy yet. We do not have any movable block that can be used for puzzles. We do not have a working ranged enemy yet. We do not have an NPC that will give us some dialogue yet, and the final boss is not yet done. Okay, as far as our first level, learning to jump, this level is currently fully complete. Fully complete, right? Because we can get into it. And it's basically practically exactly as we planned. That's good to know. What else was in the plan? Well, there's a second level with some obstacles. Okay, how is that right now? If we go into the next level with obstacles, here it is. Ah, snap, I even died. Okay, hold on. Try to get through it. Ah, come on, ah, the trap goes up. What up? Okay, boom. Okay, let's dodge this, dodge you too. Sweet. Quickly. Snap. Okay, Justin. Perfect. Nice. And now here we are on the next level we have to work on. So we are done with the second level, at least the baseline. And then now level 3, the baseline, with your first melee enemy here. Now, of course, you'll notice I made some changes. Feel free to design the levels the way you want using the basic elements. Now we need to find a way to create a melee enemy that you're going to need to fight. Then once that's done, we're going to create a simple puzzle with a moving object right over here. That's going to be easy, and two melee enemies and a small platforming level. After that is done, we'll move on and there'll be a bit more of a combat challenge with some platforms and a lot more enemies. Once that is done, we will introduce the ranged enemy for the player to fight against that can kill them from range, and then a simple combat challenge with melee enemies, ranged enemies that you have to deal with to get out alive. And then second to last, we will have a simple level which is just story and narrative, where there'll be an NPC you talk to. And last, you'll have the final boss with different phases that has the ability to spawn a melee enemy, spawn a ranged enemy. It has a slow melee attack and it has a fast ranged attack. And then it triggers the end on death. And in the end, there is a simple teaser and end of credits. That's what we are working towards. Now we have a simple level trigger that's here, that's working right now. Okay, it goes from current level to the next, that works. We have our player currently walking that can move left and right and jump, has health and a health menu. That's good. A death menu, sorry. And we currently have a spike trap that is able to move and kills the player. We have that. So the plan is coming to fruition. Next, we're going to create a melee enemy that can move left and right and jump. Then it needs to have health, at least a health bar above its head that will be useful so the player can track the health of that enemy. And it needs to be able to attack the player and do damage. That's really important, and we're going to get that working perfectly. So let's start on getting our melee enemy fully alive.